Good day, everyone, and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar, Wednesday live trading session with me today. My name is Nenad, and you can see, well, how our day started today. I have just been profit stop for 26 pips on the pound dollar. So, yeah, I will show you the trade. So, the pound dollar, very, very good trade. Exactly, it went according to my analysis, and you can see on MT5, as I said, I already started to trade on the MT5, and definitely I like how it goes. So yes, I will talk about it more. So 25 pips on pound dollar with my analysis today. I hope that you read the analysis. It is published on Admiral Markets, and yes, here on the MT5 you can see where your entry is. I actually traded both ways today, and everything is clear. Yeah, we will talk more about it. So today, new trading session. We might have a buy setup soon on euro dollar. I will talk about it a bit more. But as always, guys, before I start, have in mind that patience is the key to trading success, and you always need to be patient, and you need to wait for the price to come to you. So it's very, very important. Always wait for the price to come. Do not risk, do not over risk, and you should be fine. Trading is a beautiful business, and you should always think about my words when I say that this should be an enjoyment, not a stress. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market, and have in mind that everything that you see here is my personal opinion only, and definitely this is the .co. This is not the .co.uk website, but the globalnews.com website. The video and everything here and trades that I make are my own trades, and I do the trades on my own accounts. Okay, that is also important. Now the thing is, rules and setups for our trading. We use POC zones, master candle setups, wool waves, and price action. As I said, everything here is my personal opinion and trades. I do market or pending orders. We don't scalp during this webinar. It's very important. We can make a scalp swing, but not a pure scalp, because scalping, I cannot scalp in front of the, let's say, 150 people. It's a bit, I need to say it's not a good practice. So we do pending orders, market orders, breakout setups, whatever we see. But if we don't see a setup, we don't trade. Once you're in a trade, you need to do your own management. Recommended risk is 0.5 to 1% per trade. If you have experience, guys, then you can do whatever risk you assume. It's okay with you, but have in mind you should not exceed 2%. You want to trade like professionals, okay? Always keep that in mind. You want to be a professional trader. Losing is part of the business. Definitely try to keep the risk under control. Session recaps are from Monday to Wednesday, and today we will do either market order or maybe a pending order that is valid from Wednesday till Friday. Have in mind that Friday is day to take profits. So very often during Friday, you will see that price change its intraday trend and intra-week trend. It's normal because investors tend to close their position before the weekend. They don't want to carry the risk over the weekend. You can follow me, of course, always on Torrential FX. Read my blogs, read everything that I publish. I'm sure that it will be of a great help. And one more thing, we had a great recap. One of the best trades for me was pound yen. As always, pound yen, I really liked it a lot, and dollar CAD is also very good. The only loss that I had, well, partial loss, because I had trades in both directions, was the euro dollar. I had both sell and buy trade although a buy trade was good for a couple of pips, but I didn't close it. Then a sell trade was good. Yet again, the best trades were from recap, pound dollar, pound yen, and dollar CAD. Dollar CAD was maybe the trade of the week, or pound yen, I will see. But definitely we had a great start of the week again. And I also had a great start with the MT5 new revamped platform that is very, very suitable for trading now. So I have also accounts on MT4, but also I have the account on MT5 now, and I will be doing also live trading on MT5. So you will see that in action, I hope. And this is the first setup. Sorry, this is a pound dollar. This is not euro dollar. I will just correct it. Pound dollar can be sold again. As you can see, pound dollar is in a bearish zigzag, but definitely it has another. There is another opportunity to go short. The only thing is this setup should happen until early Friday, or at least until Friday noon, okay, if we see the setup. But this is pending order, and I will, of course, keep this. So this is a pending order. This is pound dollar, 34.70. Stop loss is 35.10. TP is 1.3310, okay. Now, important thing to notice is that here on the MT5, there are still not the indicators that I use, but I will do Camarilla indicator, few more like CCI, possible channel indicator. I will code it for the MT5 platform, and I hope that will happen in next 20 or 25 days. We spoke to our coders, and definitely they will do the coding for the MT4 to MT5. As you know, guys, you cannot use the MT4 indicators on the MT5 platform, but you can always pay to coder to code the indicators that you use on MT4 to MT5. You know, it's the practice. Now everything is mostly paid. We also pay. I need to say that I also pay to for indicator coding, so there is nothing for free. Of course, MT4 indicators will still be free for all of you who want to have it. You know that I also share a lot of indicators for free, but MT5 indicators that we pay cannot be shared for free, of course, and that will include a host of Camarillas and other indicators. It's normal, guys. We also pay for it. But there are also integrated tools such as Market Terminal, all these great things you can do with the MT5 account. It's very good because you can also connect easily. Much easier is to connect your account now to also outside services such as MyFXBook. For example, you can publish your statement easily now. Much easier steps for publishing of the MyFXBook account. I already set it up on MyFXBook. I always like to watch MyFXBook statistics and to compare and see where possibly mistakes are, but fortunately I don't do a lot of mistakes. Well, it's psychology mostly, I need to tell you. So this is it, guys. These are two trades that I did today. I zoomed down to M15 just to show you. This is done automatically on the MT5, Admiral Markets MT5 platform. Very, very good thing. It shows where my entry was. So you see I bought pound dollar at 33.93 and I was profit stop at 34.15. So I made like 22 pips on this trade. Then I went into a short position, 34.02, and I was stopped at 33.86. So it was like 16 pips. So today I made 30 and something more pips. Easy pips, guys. This is easy pips, really, because if you read my analysis on pound dollar, I hope that you did. you could have made some short trade. Okay, here, this is my analysis again. POC1, okay, POC2. So basically, the price was definitely short, and it started to reject from the POC1. So I also was a little bit late in the trade, because originally I should have gone short around 34, let's say at least 20, but I made it at 34.01, because when I noticed that the price rejected a lot, I said, okay, I will go in. My risk will not be that high, so I decided to join in. Yeah, I could have taken maybe 50 pips, but 16, 17 pips a scalp swing trade, just because I got a little bit later than I originally assumed, and this was the original setup, POC1 and POC2. So yeah, you see, guys, this is the MT4 screenshot, and all of these indicators need to be recoded for the MT5. It includes polynomial trigonometrical regression channel, Camarilla indicator, also ATR, well, MACD indicator, this one. So yeah, definitely, you see. Well, that was it. I mean, fast trade, nice pips here, considering I was a little bit late. Now for euro dollar, yeah, this is euro dollar trade. Now if we get a standard pivot point indicator here that shows intraday time frames, guys, I will also show my template on MT4, just for all of you who joined up later, because I see still people coming in. All of the indicators that I use for the MT4 will be recoded for the MT5, and that it will not be free, because I need to pay to coders, and it includes my personal indicators that Chris and I do. Those are Camarillas and host of indicators that we trade. For the MT4, there are still free indicators for you. You just need to send me an email. But I trade now both on MT4 and MT5. This is the future of trading, definitely. And also MetaQuotes will continue to support more MT5 than MT4. Of course, MT4 will continue to exist. It's normal. But, you know, guys, we need to adapt. Okay, that is why I also opened the MT5. If it was not good, I wouldn't trade it. Here, this is, I think, 1695 could possibly be good to go long on euro dollar. That will be a counter trend trade opportunity. Okay, you need to know that. Definitely that will be a counter trend opportunity. But here on the 4-hour time frame, you can see also the same thing shows up, and now this is really going down. So I think correction is needed. If you go and if you zoom in to daily time frame, you can still see, guys, this is big uptrend here. Watch this. This is huge uptrend on euro dollar. So well, I will risk it and I will go long. I hope that it will be a market order here. I would like to show you market order, but if it does not happen, we can always place a buy limit order here. So this is how I do it on the MT5. So I will place a buy order, limit order here using MT4 5 Supreme Edition. Also have in mind that you can trade depending on your risk and on your overall money management rules. You can also apply less than 0.10 lot, so you can trade with 0.01 or 0.05. It's up to you. I will place 0.0. Yeah, let's see now. Here I will do it like this. Let's see. I will lower the risk. Okay, and this is basically what I will do. I will go with, yeah, not 0.05, but indeed, let me show you just quick. Okay, you use this tool to place pending orders. Okay, Okay, and just click it here. So you just place click, double click, and buy limit order has been placed. Okay, buy limit was placed here. Okay, and now you can actually you can see the symbol information, the lot size calculation, whatever you need to do in order to actually be profitable. I will tell you that the first thing that I did was open small account on the MT5 because I pretty much am sure in my capabilities of doubling small account. And here it is. I mean, I will show you just to see. I opened an account and I almost I made huge return on investment for the last couple of days. So here you can see this is my account. It started from 250, now it's 382. You see, I really like to double small accounts. One of my strategies is to place, let's say, smaller amounts like 300, 500, or 1,000, and then I double it and I withdraw. That is what I do. And I have bigger accounts also. Let's say if I trade with 50,000 euros, that is like an investment account. I don't withdraw from the account. I keep it in a form of investment. So that is how I do it. So that is why I have different accounts. So pretty much easy here. At least I will do this trade, guys. As I say, it might be a little bit controversial considering it's actually a counter trend trade, but definitely daily is retracing. Now, because I don't have, unfortunately, yet a Camarilla indicator on the MT5, but it will be, of course, soon. As I say, I will open my MT4 live, and this is it. The MT4 Camarillas are very clear here. Also, corresponding to Admiral Market Pivot Point, I have daily L5 very close. So, guys, this is my counter trend opportunity here. Okay, so you see, very, very obvious zone is the bottom of this progressive channel. Yeah, I will show you the stop loss. My buy limit is, Paul, my buy limit is 1692. But maybe we will do market order depending on the market movement, of course. We might do a market order if it happens during this 45-minute webinar. But as I say, guys, well, you might like maybe to wait and see. I cannot jump in a trade right now, but I will trade this definitely. I like to call this channel progressive channel. Now, if you take a look at this channel, it's not a standard polynomial, or how people call it, the center of gravity indicator. Center of gravity is basically just a fancy name for a polynomial regression channel. The thing is that the problem with those channels is it's not repainting, but definitely channel is moving in the price. So it actually does not show you, you cannot, it's very hard to test previous price action within the center of gravity indicator or these polynomial channels. This is actually polynomial progressive channel. So it will change once the price changes, but it will stay the same. So there is no repainting in that sense. That is what I like to use, and I actually managed to automate this indicator to show the exact price as I like to see it. From the specific price view and specific price point, this tool allows me to get even a better look at the confluence. That is very important, guys. When you have the confluence, that means that you are that your odds are a bit stacked into your favor. Now, guys, this is also what I wanted to show you. Easy integration with the MyFX Book Pro. You can see here real account, Admiral Markets. This is the leverage. This is the MetaTrader 5. Well, only 35% drawdown, considering that I always, when I put small money, I always am willing to risk everything. I don't care really about 3 or 500 euros. Usually I double the account in 2 or 3 weeks. Now this is gone much better than I expected. The average gain 52.9%. Today I only made 90% by trading, and pips difference is here. Everything is here. You can actually track it. So let's see. This is what I like to use, and this is what I would also advise. At least you can track your stats on a different way. So yeah, for you guys to trade, it's very, very easy. Just double click and you will actually see everything will be shown on the chart. The point here is that it's visible. Everything is visible here. Buy limit order. You just need to click this ladder. It's called price ladder. Jens and I talked about this during the last webinar, and we actually showed you how you can double click the price ladder. Just double click, tap here like this, and you will actually make order. Then you can move it to make your stop loss. You can actually click here and you can edit it. This is how I also like to do, because I like to analyze the price. So now I will show you how to enter stop loss and target price. Okay, now I will move on first to my camera indicator. So my entry will be this zone. I have pending order, but I want to warn you guys. 1692 is the price for pending order, but I might do maybe a little bit earlier. If I see that the price is approaching this zone, I might hit market order button. Okay, you need to be aware. Price zone trading, as I do, it's not simple system following, because I'm full into price action. I need to say this is who I am. I analyze the price. Maybe I even overanalyze it, because I'm glued to the chart at least 8 hours per day. So that is why I like to trade the zone. And the zone is here. 1705 to 1690, 89. This is where we can make market orders. For pending orders, I made something like the median point, 1692. Now the target will be 7036, guys. Okay, because this is counter trend trade opportunity. 1736. Okay, and the stop is 1659. So this is how you place it. Stop loss, you can choose fixed price. And my price for a stop loss is 1.1659. The spread is 1 pip, so it's 1568, because we always need to include a spread. And add 2 to 3 pips. So this is, everything is included, 1658. And I just say set stop loss. Now my stop loss is set. Target price. Okay, target price is, yeah, I want this 1 hour here, guys. I don't think this could be a retest of this channel, and then it could go down. So now I don't know, maybe this will go up, but I hope that it will come here. I will buy this euro, definitely, guys. Roy is asking, is there a reason why that is the zone? Yes, of course. Everything that I do has the reason. I will tell you why. Daily L3 1736. So 1735. I will watch this 1735. But just in case we have a momentum surge, 1760 is final TP. Okay, so 1.1760. So this is what I will do. Okay, this is what I will do. If my entry gets hit, I will watch the screen. If it breaks 1736 to the upside, then I will place my stop loss to 1734, effectively securing profits. Because I'm betting on a momentum. If I see a big momentum, we might even hit 1760. I don't know if it will happen because it's counter trend trade. Now the reason for this counter trend trade, there are multiple reasons yet. First of all, you need to know there is divergence in the price. There is a bit of divergence here. This is downward channel. This is the bottom of the channel. This is daily L5. There is divergence, and it already broke between weekly L5. So it went below this level. If you take a look here, there are tons of buyers in the past. Watch this, in the past. It's not here, it's actually here. 1760 to 1790. Watch this. Take a look here. This here, then this zone here, this zone here. Tons of buyers. So that is why I want to buy there. Historical buyers here, then divergence, then daily L5, then break of the weekly. It's overextended. That is the zone. Ignacio is asking, in case of war between US and Korea, what can expect in market reaction? First of all, I don't think that there will be a war soon, Ignacio. I'm not sure really into war. These talks and things and fight between Korea and the US is really it has been going on for years and nothing has happened. So I don't think that will come to a war. But if that happens, well, then market will tank a lot, I think, especially equities. It is yet unknown what can bring to financial markets, but I hope, for the sake of the whole world, that there will be no war between US and North Korea. I really hope so. They should find some other solution. That I don't think that is the solution for anything. So yeah, I hope that there will not be any war. Of course, every normal person thinks the same. Now, and that is my opinion. So it is yet unknown, but I think that equities will drop heavily because the money will probably go to safe haven assets such as yen currency. So yen will probably strengthen a lot, and that will cause equities to drop, and of course dollar yen will drop, and gold will go up because gold is indeed good. Gold is a defensive asset. It's actually a risk also on of Gauge, so the risk will go into yen and gold indeed. Eugen is asking, what do I see on euro dollar? I told you what I see. I will go long here in between 1690 and 1705. So that is what I will do. The first level to watch is 1736, then 1760 is intraday trade. I think that we could see some correction here, but I don't know if it will last. I need to see daily close, Friday daily close. Then I will tell you. At this point, definitely the price is overextended because it went below the weekly L5. And there is divergence, big divergence here. So yes, I will go long. Really, I don't care about this. I always trade what I see. So the price is dropping. My pending order has been placed here, 1792. Stop loss is placed. Target price is placed. Well, I'm totally relaxed. For all of you who joined up later, pound dollar, according to my analysis today, I went a little bit later in the trade, but I managed to make pips. That was a nice trade from this point, sell trade towards this spot, and also I went into a buy position today, counter trend trade again. So you see, that is why people call me Tarantula. One of the reasons I got my nickname was that I really trade what I see. I don't care what others are saying. I trust my own guns. I trust myself, and I make both trend and counter trend trades. That is why I went long here, and that is why I went short here. Pound yen, thoughts on pound yen. Yes, pound yen thoughts definitely again opening this one. I was telling you guys that pound yen could reject. So maybe you traded session recap set up. Now I have session recap opened, and I told you that a pound yen could go long from 194.40 zone and sell from 150.60. This was recap trade. And now let's see what happened. Recap actually was 25th of September, 17 platform time, okay? Now, this is what happened. The price went into a buy position. It went very close to this weekly zone, but it didn't make into the zone because the zone was 55. But then you had a sell position here. This was a sell position. Okay, 150.60. Okay, somewhere around this region. The price initially dropped, then spiked and dropped again. So the biggest number of pips the highest number of pips you could have made here was approximately 50, 60 to 70 pips from pound yen trade, because generally pound yen was in uptrend. So this was counter trend opportunity, right? So if you traded as I told you, okay, this was your profit here, somewhere around here. Okay, so pound yen. Guled is looking at 152.10. Okay, near the top of the ATR. Okay, so we still don't know. If you take a look at 1 hour time frame, we still don't know. I think this could break to the upside. Really, guys, I really think this could break to the upside, because even here, guys, watch this channel. The channel is still to the upside. Okay, the price broke through the channel, so it went below, but you have, well, basically you have the zone here, and the price is now moving even further. So what I think is maybe this can go to weekly H4, and today's ATR projection, that is exactly at 152.61. So the price can easily get to this region here, if there is, of course, momentum. If not, then what can happen is retracement, and during Asian session it might go even more to the upside. But you see the price is still going up and up. Now, if you take this swing into account, plotting Fibonacci is a bit subjective. This swing is actually, this is minor swing. This is better swing. Major swing was from this spot to this spot. Now, 152.10. Is it your counter trend trade? I would say, yeah, for trend trades, we need definitely to wait for a retracement, because we don't know where the price will end. Yeah, counter trend trade, hard for me to say now, but yeah, somewhere around this region, 152.14, or it can be 10, all the way up to here. That is where you need to see the signal for a short trade. Indeed, Guled. There are a lot of historical sellers, I agree. So yes, 152.10 all the way up to, well, it's a big zone, 152.60. Because you see, it's the ATR projection. But I think 152.10, 15 to 30 could be the best zone for a potential short trade, indeed. Because you have, yes, indeed, you have a lot of historical sellers. Yeah, you can also see it here on the pound yen. This is head and shoulders, you see? It can be a failed head and shoulders. Yes, guys, this is head and shoulders, but you know, this can be a fake, because if the price gets here, it will probably reject, because you have mini head and shoulders here, rooftop. Actually, this is a rooftop here. See, a rooftop. Also, yeah, this is in between rooftop and mini head and shoulders, because rooftop needs to have double bottom, but it's in between. But definitely, these are historical sellers there. I agree. So, yes, 152.14 to 30 is the best spot for making counter trend positions. GBP dollar, this is what I will trade if it gets higher. I might also, guys, trade another. Let's see if pound dollar rejects, but I also might trade it again. You see, progressive channel. It tells me that this is a good confluence again. Here, this is order block here, okay, and a zigzag within the channel. So the price could get here at the top and start to reject lower. Yeah, I already traded, I mean, pound dollar, so let's see. I will probably make another trade, because I see a lot of potential for shorting on rallies. Egilson, pound yen, isn't there possible breakout trade above daily H4? Pound yen, is there a possibility? There is always a possibility, but on intraday time frame, not much. Because intraday, we are talking about intraday. 152.50, let's say, is the ATR projection, you see? And this is exactly where it should stop. So if you trade from here, you need to place stops above weekly H4. It's a big, big, big range. You see, it's almost 200 pips, guys, on the pound yen. So that is why I love to trade pound yen. It has been really, for the last 7-8 months, my favorite pair to trade. Very fast mover, huge amounts of pips, and for me at least, it's not hard to do trading really on pound yen. And most of my trades were pound yen lately. But I also traded New Zealand dollar. I told you that New Zealand dollar will go more to the downside. So yesterday I made some scalp swing trade on New Zealand dollar, if you read the analysis. But you see, the range is 86, so compared to pound yen, it's nothing. I mean, it's very slow. Euro dollar is slightly better, 89, but it's still slow for me, really. But yeah, let's see. I made a pending order, euro dollar here. So you should be able to see possible trade on euro dollar. The thing is that euro dollar is not a fast mover, and this is it. 16.92.6 buy limit order. Stop loss has been placed. Everything is here. You can see it from mini terminal here, and price ladder you can use for also managing your trades. This is high and low of today. So you see, this indicator tells me a high and low. So definitely it's overextended. And if it gets there, okay, that will show a big range. And if we compare it to the ATR will be overshot, because the ATR is 89. So yes, that is why I will take chances with this trade. I have my stop loss place, so let's wait. Ignacio, how we can see your account in my FX book? I search for Camarilla MACD. but I didn't find it. Yes, of course, because it's protected, it's private, and I use this just to show to people who actually are interested in Camarilla MACD or whatever. So this is now on the MT5. I also have statements on the MT4, but this is new portfolio opened to MT5 account, a small account though. Everything is shown here, but you know that I'm an expert for doubling also these small accounts. That is why I will always show you how to actually bring your account from low to high. Of course, so this is it. Pretty much clear. I mean, I did it also on the MT4. Now on MT5, I really like this platform. I think the technology is very good behind this. This is the object-oriented platform, so that is one of the reasons why actually why you need to do a recoding of the MT4 indicators to MT5. Yeah, there is a spread, of course. This is not ECN account, guys. This is the ECN account here. It's on MT4. I have different accounts, I'm telling you. So what I suggest to you, you can actually open different accounts. You can have one MT5, you can have an MT4 account also. One of the reasons I open MT5 is not just because I love the platform, but because I will be able to trade equities, guys. And you might expect probably to see me trading equities too. Maybe the analysis, I like Hang Seng Index. It's very fast. It can make 1,000 pips during the session. Of course, Nikkei index and inevitable DAX. But Hang Seng is maybe my favorite because it's incredibly fast. Hang Seng is known to make thousands of pips during a single session. Now it's maybe for traders who started to trade, it sounds dangerous. It is. But guys, you know, I've been in this business for a pretty long time, so I know what I've been doing. So for me, this is what I like to see. Yeah, so. And of course, the good old MT4 will still function, but why not have different accounts? Yeah, Guled is saying for those trading dollar CAD crude oil stock change and BOC governor speech today. Yes, guys, one of the reasons I didn't make any pending order on dollar CAD or on pound yen now is because of crude oil inventories. Crude oil inventories will move pound yen and they will move dollar CAD, especially because Governor Polos, right, will speak today. Guled, it's your governor. I remember you are from Canada, and the BOC governor is Mr. Polos, right? So he will speak today, and that will be a bit volatile. Once more, guys, the indicators will be coded to MT5. Some of them will be free, some of them will not be free because we are paying for coders. Chris and I are paying to actually recode the indicators from the MT4 to MT5. Well, you know, when we pay for something, it's not that it's for free. On MT4, there is still a lot of free indicators, so you will be able to get for free as always, guys. Whatever is free, whatever I'm able to give you for free, I will give you for free. Be sure about it. For now, I don't see ECN on the MT5, but maybe in the future there will be some possibility for some sort of ECN. At this point, you have a lot of instruments to trade, not just Forex market, and that is what can be good to you. So try to experiment. I started with Forex now, of course, on the MT5, but I will also trade equities, and you might see analysis on equities too. So remember now, guys, the best equities, in my opinion, to trade are for me, it's Hang Seng Index, then Nikkei, and I know that DAX is favorite, but for me, I really prefer Hang Seng Index, okay, and Nikkei. Yeah, so that was basically it, guys. One pending order with pound dollar and another pending order with euro dollar. So pound dollar, these trades, guys, should happen until Friday at 12 o'clock. If it happens, great. If not, well, you need to delete it because there will be profit taking on Fridays always. This is the pound dollar, and another trade that I made. I hope that it will be actually market order, but it didn't come to my price. So I will be watching these guys. Just to let you know, the pending order is 1692, but I'm watching for a possible reversal. It might happen, guys, maybe even before the price gets to 1700. So watch for possible signs of Marubozu or something. If you see that, that will be probably a sign of reversal. But this is primary order, 1692. Stop loss 1658, target 1760. So that was it, guys. I hope that we will still have pips as we had on session recap. Thank you for joining me. As always, trade safe and do not over risk, guys. Do not over risk. Talk to you soon. Let's see what we will have from these setups. Cheers, everyone.